Good morning, everybody. It's another day, another beach. We're back at Mission Beach. This is where we were last week, but we're gonna go right instead of left, so never covered this ground before. Pretty exciting. I've got a significant more amount of time than I did yesterday at Coronado, so hopefully we'll find some really good stuff. I'm waiting for that ring. It's gonna be a good day. See if we can beat the beach crawlers that are there resetting the sand. Let's do this. Target by the volleyball court, 14 to 18, pretty shallow. Do we have any guesses? I'm gonna go with foil. Ah, correct. 42 now, and right there with 2 depth bars. $36. Ooh, what'd we get? Oh, what is this? Is that a coin? I'll have to clean that up. I don't know what that is. That's a cool find. It's corroded as heck though. I'll have to clean that up and show you guys at the clean out. Well, plot twist. This is not a piece of junk. This actually could be the coolest find I have found in a long time. I don't know if you can see this, but right here on the bottom is 1897. I am not sure, but I believe this is an 1897 Barber's half dollar. And I am not sure if this is from a shipwreck or field sand. I mean, it was completely covered and completely corroded. I've been soaking it in olive oil, and we'll put it on ice for the next couple weeks to hopefully clean it up even more. That's what the Googs said to do, and hopefully we'll get a better look at it after that. But I'm not sure if it was washed up on shore from farther out to sea, if potentially it's from fill sand. I'm gonna have to ask the lifeguards and maybe the local community groundskeepers, people that run the tractors, where they get their fill sand from. If they just dredge it, you know, from the bay, or dredge it out, you know, a couple hundred yards off the coast, that could be interesting as well. I mean, I do live in California, so they probably, you know, transport and buy their sand from North Carolina or something ridiculous like that. But yeah, that's probably the coolest find I've ever found. I mean, it's probably only worth like $7. And that would, you know, the rings are probably worth more money than that. But this is super cool. I'm super stoked. Again, I'm gonna put it back in this olive oil, let it soak for a couple of weeks, and then hopefully get it all cleaned up. And I'll provide updates when that's done. Cool. Another target right by the volleyball court, an 88. Strong signal. I like that. Maybe a toy car. I'd take a quarter. That'd be dope. I don't have a quarter this week, and now I do. Awesome. Quarter. First quarter of the week, 2022. Very nice. On to the next one. Another 89, very close to that quarter. Could we have a second quarter? A little coin drop? I'll take a coin drop for the win. Nice. Quarter number 2. Can't read the date, it's a little dirtier. Awesome, second quarter.
This morning's turning around. A few steps away, got an 86 to a 93. Right by where I stepped. Still going. It is a dime. Dude, 3 coins in a row. Just a few steps away. That's awesome. On to the next one. Another target here in Mission Beach. We just had 3 coins in a row, and it's a 30 to 31. So I'm thinking it's about time statistically for an aluminum pull tab or a bottle cap. That's just science. Pull tab. That checks out. More targets. Jumping from 26 to 41. Depth bar of a 3. Now it's at a 90. Do I have multiple targets here? Was that it? How does a Corona bottle cap hit a 97? I've never seen that before. All right, it's a piece of trash I was able to take off the beach. I'll take it. On to the next one. Got an 88 in the freshly manicured sand. Is it another quarter? Possibly a dime. It is a quarter. Number 3. Very nice. 72, I think. No, 92. Very nice. Another 89. Could we have another quarter? Number 4 of the day. Haha! Dude, picking up quarters left and right. 2021, number 4. I'll take it. On to the next one. Another target. I think it was pretty loud. There it is. Where'd you go? 67. The iron light lit up with the iron bar. There it is. What on earth? Why do you need a 14-inch nail at the beach? I don't even know if that'll fit in my bag. Why do you need a railroad spike? All right, I'll take it off the beach. Another target. If I can find it. 2 depth bars, a number 20. Did I grab it? Ooh, an earring. That looks like a complete junk. Is that a pineapple with the dog face, cat face? Let me know what kind of face that is in the comments section. I'm going with a dog. Pineapple over a dog. Earring. Very nice. I'll take it off the beach. On to the next one. Another target here. 1 scoop in. I didn't film the first scoop. Hit the wrong button. Four scoops in. That's not what you want. Did I get that? Doesn't look like it. Why is it getting deeper with every shovelful? That doesn't make sense. That isn't science. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. All right, I had it. Shouldn't have dumped that out. Oh dear God. All right, and it is, haha, a dime, a deep dime. Is it an old dime? Nope, just a 96, but it was pretty deep. Very nice. On to the next one. Super loud 21. Is that our nickel? Please let it be a nickel. Or a $20,000 watch. Or foil. I'll take foil for the win. No. How could you? All right, fill up my hole. On to the next one. 36. 27 to 38. I'm gonna go with tent stake. Nope. Corona Premier. I don't get it. Sometimes it's a 97, sometimes it's a 30. Maybe because it's oxidized or corroding, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll take it. On to the next one. All right, walking my way back to the car. Been here about an hour and a half. Sun's up. Still a fog layer, but it'll probably break through soon. So I'm gonna head back to the car, drink some water, put on some sunscreen, because I might be out here a couple more hours. So I'll just see if there's anything on the way back to the car. I'm staying away from the towel line because I believe someone hit that last night. I did like 300 yards of it. I didn't get a single target. No bottle caps, no foil, no nothing. So I'll walk back just to the outside of the target line where I have been hitting targets. So that's the plan. Another target on the way back to the car. 42, 2 depth bars. Didn't get it. Still didn't get it. Jesus. Scoop number 4 or 5, I'm not even counting. Oh, I got it. Ooh, another ring. Cool. Those can't be real, I wouldn't think. Is there an inscription? Tungsten LGD. Second ring. Dude, back-to-back rings, that's insane. I am definitely gonna get some sunscreen, some water. I might actually mark this spot and then come back and grit it out. I've just been loosey-goosey walking to the car. That's funny. Dude, super cool. I'm stoked. Nice. On to the next one. I didn't film this because I'm tired and I'm walking back to the car and I'm thirsty. And I thought it was trash, but it's a nickel. I completely have completed the cycle. First time I've done that in a single day. And 2 rings. This day's turned out to be a good day. What year? 2006. Nice. I'll fill in my hole and get some water and I'll be right back here. Alrighty, back from the car, got my sunglasses, refilled my water, walking back to that good spot, and I've got another target somewhere. Where is she at? It was pretty loud. Right there. 3 depth bars, 61. What's that? Is that it? Oh goodness. And I thought that railroad tie was outrageous. This is California. I don't know if these are legal. This is a tent stake that doubles as a fixed blade knife. That's insane. That's like 14 inches long. a tent stake that will work as a weapon. Okay, cool. Interesting. I'll take it. It won't fit in my bag. I'll have to bend it up probably. On to the next one. All right, I am finally back to the spot where I got back-to-back rings, and I got an 88. I'm hoping it's a quarter. Maybe a silver earring. That'd be nice, huh? Didn't get it. Still didn't get it. And I got another quarter. That's number 5 for the day. That's awesome. If I have any fellow beach detectorists watching this, just know I was finding success between 16 and lifeguard stand 17. Back-to-back rings. Let me fill in my hole. And on to the next one. Right by the quarter, I'm getting a 27, 3 depth bars deep on the Manicore. Maybe a nickel. I'm betting a nickel. Still 27. And indeed, I'm a nickel richer. Nice. On to the next one. Another target. I found another quarter a few feet away, but I didn't get film of it because I had to change my battery out. It died halfway through. $73, 2 depth bars. 79, 2 depth bars. 76, 2 depth bars. This sand is so fine. It's falling through my scoop. That's a dime. Nice. Piling up, 10 cents richer. On to the next one. Another target. 62. I like that number. I like that number a lot. Because it's a penny. Nice. Quarter, dime, penny, all in the same little spot. On to the next one. Hit a little bit of a dry spell after a hot spot here, or a hot start. As you can see, I've gridded, because once I found 2 rings back to back, I was like, this is the spot that I'm gonna grid. But it's been dry for the past 20 minutes, but I finally have a target right here. 46, 46, and then it jumped to 98, 2 depth bars. Now it's all over the place. I got excited about that number, but I think it's a bottle cap. Correct again. These Coronas, those are the jumpiest ones. I don't know why. I don't know what's in them, but they'll go from anything from a 30 to a 97 or a 98. I wonder why. Anyway, another trash. Another piece of trash off the beach. Back to walking. Another target. Pretty solid at 39 and 40. 37 after the first scoop. Got it with the 3rd scoop. It is a zipper pull. Never found one of those before. Another target. 71, 2 depth bars. I think I got it. Ooh, it's a penny. I am 1 cent richer. Nice. Headed back to the car. Battery's running low on the GoPro. So this might be the last little section before the final clean out. But I found a couple coins, including I think a euro or maybe some Canadian coins. I'll have to look during the cleanup, and a bunch of other trash. No more rings. I did find a bracelet, but it's a little charm bracelet. Don't think anything of value, but again, we'll look at it in a little bit. But yeah, almost to the car. See you guys in a bit for cleanout.
Alrighty, here are all the cool things that we found this week. High on the coins this week. This is a new personal record for me. Granted, it's only the second week I've been doing this, so not that many opportunities, but it is a personal record. I got 8 quarters. I've got 10 dimes. I've got 4 nickels, and how many is that? 14 pennies. That's pretty cool. It was definitely a coin heavy week. And then I found this Mexican nickel, which I think is pretty cool. I can't find the date on it, but I don't think it's super old. And then I've got this European Euro dime, made in 2001. Again, pretty cool. First foreign currency that I found. And then obviously that, we'll get to that at the end. We already covered it a little bit. I've got 3 little toy cars. I think this one's my favorite. A little Toyota looking thing. I like that. Don't Tread on Me lighter. I don't think it works anymore. I've got this vape that I definitely will throw away. I've got a working lighter. That's fun. I don't know what this is. Again, comment section, help me out. It was $20. I think it's some sort of air freshener or filter. I'm not sure. Maybe an oil filter, actually, for like a dirt bike or something. Actually, I just thought of that, but I'm not sure. And then also this, my wife thinks it's the tip of a pen, which makes a lot of sense. I'm hoping it's something cooler. So please let me know. This bracelet, kind of a piece of junk. And then obviously the finds of the week. These rings. I think this one's just a copper ring. This one's tungsten. Look at those diamonds. That's nice. Unfortunately, they're not real. I did some research, and they're not real. But it is $190 new. So I guess that means it's probably worth around $100 used. I'm just guessing. I'll get it checked out. But I'm guessing it's about $100 ring, which is cool. And then I think find of the week is this old 1897 coin. I think it's probably only worth like $7, so the ring is definitely like, you know, over 10 times more valuable. But, you know, some things money just can't buy. And cool historical value, I think, is one of them. I'm going to keep this. I did some research on the Googles, and it said to keep it in oil for, you know, a couple weeks and help get that crustacean off. I'll do another video update when I get it all cleaned up, and hopefully it'll look a lot cooler. Awesome. Thanks you guys for watching. See you on the next one. And remember, if you liked what you see here and you want to see the next one, do all the things.